turkey head. South of Watford, south of Watford. Tearing down the motorway and heading south with the heavy, heavy eyes and the dry dirt mouth going. South of Watford, south of Watford. Motorway's coming like a video game at 100 miles an hour. The old truck groans and the wheels complain, but I can't go any slower. South of Watford, south of Watford.
Why do I want to provoke? I think I might have to get back to my parents on this point. My parents, unfortunately, belong to the Salvation Army in Australia. And they're very, very sort of ordinary and very sort of orthodox sort of people. My mother's especially religious, and my father is, after meeting her. And my sister as well. All three, oddly enough, social workers. Isn't that a bit of a paradox in itself? So maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe I've got a special problem.
Since leaving his native Australia nearly 6 years ago, Leigh Bowery has carved out a bizarre niche for himself on London's fashion scene. He's made a career out of his exhibitionism and created a lifestyle in which the street has become an extension of the catwalk. Leigh first got seriously noticed as a designer 3 years ago, since when he's constantly changed his style. In each look, the makeup plays as central a part as the clothes. There's only one Leigh Bowery, but he has plenty of friends who share his view of the world. London seems boringly straight compared to the twilight world which Leigh and his kind inhabit. They're creatures of the night, and that's when they come into their own. Today is an exception, because in broad daylight, Leigh and I are off to London Fashion Week.
Holden came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiker across the USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way, shaved her legs and he was a she says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. He said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. Candy came from out on the island. In the back room, she was everybody's darling. But she never lost her head, even when she was given head. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. He said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go double-do-do, double-do-do, double-do-do.
It's fantastic. I made it specially, but then again, I must tell you, I usually make something special every time I go out. But this, I put something a little extra, a little detail. If you notice, I've got a lovely pair of tets on it sewn on. There's a little bit of padding in it as well. And, well, dress, I thought, because I've got so much on top, I think I'll have it a bit bare downstairs.
Yeah, I was wondering, actually. No, that's fine. No, right.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you like it. I'm keen on your suit as well.
And now on LWT, the first of a new series in which Stephen Calloway explores the history of dandyism.
Ladies and gentlemen, and particularly fellow fops, in the 19th century, Baudelaire defined dandyism as the last splendour of heroism in its decadence. But what exactly is dandyism? In some ways, it's a compound of arrogance and extravagance. It's about being ahead of the pack.
Oh, at least the car's here.
Most designers get their biggest thrill when they see their creations on other people, but not Leigh. He likes to be unique in his extremism, an exponent of the complete one-off. The thought that other outrageous little Bowerys might spring up terrifies Leigh.
Oh, for a special occasion, I'll always have the limo. Always.
Yeah. We're kind of tricky on the tube, I suppose.
Well, it could be. And also, to be quite honest, I don't really want tube travellers to sort of cotton onto my ideas. Because I'm sure, like, well, the thing is, it's a new look, really, isn't it? And people see something new and they pick up on it. And so I think,
Because I don't go shopping like this either. Because I know if Sainsbury's, next time I go there, all the women have their head shaved bald with ink dripping on it. I think I should make something quite clear right now. Fashion's a bit of a problem with me because you have to really appeal to too many people, and I like appealing to maybe one or two, and then I like them to be interested in me but never dare copy me. So, so producing sort of clothes for a large range of people is a problem. Then again, that's not to say that I'm sort of like, I mean, I don't take any notice of it. This is sort of a trend which is pretty prevalent. I'll probably pick up on it, and I might either sort of exaggerate it, or I might do something exactly the opposite. I might even try to parody it. My words all mixed up.
The way fashion swings like a pendulum from extravagance to reticence means that a dandy must always be just that one jump ahead. In the 18th century, it was extravagance. In the 19th century, it was reticence. And now, in the 20th century, again, it's extravagance. And always at both ends of the extreme, there's the danger of ridicule.
So I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind really people dismissing me at all because, as I said, I'm really only sort of interested in maybe one or two, or maybe 20 people's opinion of me. So if those other people say, well, we know where he's coming from, where he's headed, so then they sort of like say goodbye to all that business. Fine with me.
Yeah. And who are those other 20 people? Are they designers or?
It's a number of people. They're my friends, sort of like artists and sort of filmmakers, designers, lots of sort of different people. Sort of all with, I suppose one thing they've got in common is an incredible creative force. So they're all surging forward. Dancers even as well. I just thought of another little person.
For the dandy, it's exclusivity. The cult of the obscure is the main thing. He dresses, in many ways, to amuse a small coterie of friends. Each of them understands those tiny details. The fact that the general public doesn't understand it actually adds to the enjoyment. What's really extraordinary is the way the dandy, before he knows it, is being copied, and before the public realises it, is off again.
So if somebody did pluck up the courage to copy you, would that mean that you moved on straight away to something else?
Maybe, probably I would. If I didn't know them, what I'd probably do is try to get to know them and find out their movements and go everywhere with them. And so show them that I'm the real sort of article and they're the other one, and hopefully that will sort of undermine their sort of confidence and everything. I'll probably sort of find some other ways to undermine it as well. I mean, who would copy me, let's face it? I mean, who would be prepared to go out like this? Sometimes I ask myself why I do it. Quite often I ask that question. I look in the mirror and think, why?
What do you come up with?
You look gorgeous tonight. What's this lovely bit? This is running up, isn't it? I love that outfit. Stevie Stewart had that on, but strangely enough, it went right down to the ground on her.
Although Leigh has shown and modelled at previous London Fashion Weeks, he hasn't put together a collection this year. This is to do with his ambivalent attitude towards the fashion world. Because, although he's very much a fixture on the scene, he refuses to obey its rules. So while he's quite happy to create looks, he's not necessarily prepared to market them. Here's a man who puts art above commerce, and having a laugh above everything.
It's over there, Susie. You look gorgeous. That's taken years off you.
She never says about you.
Oh,
I spot your underpants. Gorgeous.
There's Hugh Laurie over there doing the interview. The question she was asking me, are you part of British fashion? Am I part of anything? Am I part of the universe, as I'd like to know?
A few years ago, London Fashion Week was a haphazard, even amateurish affair. But these days, it's a multimedia event, with the attention of the world focused on British designers, some of whom have made their reputations by picking up on what's happening on the street. But recently, the inspiration behind street styles has dried up, and as a consequence, fashion has become more mainstream. This has left the likes of Leigh even more out on a limb.
Yeah, I think I have, actually. Oh, Victoria, hi, love. How are you feeling, darling?
Sometimes I think I am a distraction, but sometimes people sort of think, that's a lovely novelty over there, isn't it? It's sort of like a weird person who really doesn't make the grade in terms of fashion production and sort of organisation, but it still turns up at the shows. It's gorgeous, really. It's sort of a bit of a non-entity, but I'm going to snap him anyway. Snap him up with my camera.